Hey guys, so I've just been filming a Primark video and I've also done a massive haul from Revolution, and I was just like, oh my god, do you know what? Why not do a little bit of a makeup declutter? Dalton's actually gone away for 4 days to Benidorm with the lads, and I thought, do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in the usual way. Ignore this makeup. I'm going to do this in the usual way that I normally do declutters, and I'm going to actually lay a towel or a piece of wallpaper or something out and drag each different category out of my drawer, go through what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to give away, what needs to go in the bin type of a thing. I just think that I need a good declutter in my life, and why not show you, because I keep getting requests for declutters, and actually I've got that much new makeup that some of the old stuff needs to go, and it needs to go to a better home and be made use of by someone else. So anyway, I'll just show you my drawers as they stand, and a lot of this is makeup that needs putting away. Yeah, I'm not very organised at the moment, ignore my bedroom. So obviously I have like base products in here, so there's foundation, concealer, sprays and everything, primers, and this is more like face powders, so blushes, bronzers, palettes and individual shadows, lashes, glitters, mascaras. That one we won't be decluttering today, I'm just going to do makeup, so lip products, I think that's it. The rest are, so it's just going to be a makeup declutter, but basically I'm going to start with this drawer, work my way down. I'm just going to start with concealer, and I can tell you straight away there's probably not an awful lot I'm going to be getting rid of here, more so things that I need to use up. So what I'm going to do is these two here, to be fair, these aren't my favourites. I like the Nip Fab one for carving out the, as like an eyelid primer and carving out the brows, but I wouldn't necessarily use this under my eyes. The L'Oreal one I'm not a big fan of, but I just want to use it up, so I think I'll put this on my vanity to be used up. Along with this is currently open as well. What else have we got going on here? To be fair, I'm actually probably going to keep all of these, but I want to make a real go of these are open. I want to use these up. This is a backup of the Lasting Perfection because I love it. I've literally just bought this fast space one for me to try, and this Lord & Berry one is going to be part of a full face of Lord & Berry testing video, so we'll find out whether or not I like it, and if I don't like it, it won't make my way back into the collection. So this one's been a bit of a fail because I've not really got rid of anything, but it's just teaching me that I need to use products up before I move on to the next, if that makes sense. So now we're moved along and on to foundation. I really need to actually just give this one a wipe because it is covered in foundation, it's leaked everywhere. To start with, this Lord & Berry one is new, which has been sent to me, and this is going to be in full face of testing Lord & Berry, like I mentioned about the concealer, so I'm going to put them together and put them on my testing shelf. This Grow Gorgeous is the Makeup Gallery one by the Pound Shop. Again, this is new. This is to go in a full face of testing Poundland makeup. This MAC foundation has actually come out of my kit, and I recently finished one of these up. It was in a product empties, and I had this one lying around which was near enough empty, so I've also finished this up. This is the Studio Fix Fluid. Not necessarily something that I would repurchase. It's a nice foundation, but I've got a lot of drugstore favourites at the moment, but it is something I would probably repurchase in the future, just not for the time being. Current favourite, Infallible 24 Hour Fresh Wear, is not going anywhere. I've just tested this foundation stick out and I love it, by Primark. I also really like the Primark Double Coverage Matte Foundation. They're staying. I like the Conceal and Define, but I'm not in love with it as much as I used to be. Now I'm in love with the Fresh Wear, but this is like near enough a new bottle, so that's not going anywhere. And these I just use on holiday. I don't think I would repurchase this because I actually prefer the foundation stick by Primark. So to be fair, I might actually just get rid of these. I might put them in my product empties because that's near enough empty, and I think this, oops, I think this is near enough empty as well, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's got like a tiny little nibbing left, yeah. So I'm going to get rid of these two. I'm going to put these in my product empties because for what's left, I'm not going to get much use out of them because I actually use these as a duo because one's too light for me and one's too dark. So I can't really use one without the other because I was a bit shit and didn't buy my correct shade with them. So yeah, I'm going to actually pop these in my product empties. Moving along to face sprays. setting mists, that sort of a thing. There's a few I actually know I can get rid of here. So the PS Glow Mist, not my jam. I just found that it left little speckles all over my face. I know some people absolutely love this, but this one just wasn't for me. I actually prefer the Pixie Glow Mist, hence why I've got two. The Pixie Glow Mist, I'm going to keep this new one, because that's actually my backup. This one is near enough empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on my vanity, and when it's empty it can go in my product empties. I'm going to get rid of the Revolution Pro Fix Makeup Fixing Spray. I really just don't like this. I'm not a big fan of the smell, and I just don't particularly like the product. I'm going to pass this along. Actually, I'm going to put this in a giveaway. I've got loads of facial sprays here, and I actually prefer the facial sprays with more of a skincare benefit, so I'm actually going to pop this in the giveaway box because I think that would be a really nice giveaway thing for someone. So what have we got left? I'm keeping the Mario Badescu sprays. I've not had a chance to try them yet, and they only recently sent me them at Christmas. I'm also going to keep the Pixie Milky Mist because I really like that. I think I'll put this one in a giveaway as well, guys. I've got loads here. These are literally going to last me so long. I don't need this one. I'm going to put this in a giveaway. Yeah. And then I'm also going to put this in a giveaway because this is brand new, and I know I like the Pixie sprays and things. So this is one of the Garnier Moisture Bomb sprays. So I'll pop that in my giveaway box as well. This one is fine, but it's not my cup of tea and it's being used. So I'll actually put this Revolution one in a bag for my friends and family and see if any of them would like. Then we're moving along to primer. As you can see, I've got a slight obsession with primer. For a start, I can see a couple here that I'm going to get rid of. I don't particularly use this Revolution Ultra Strobe Cream. It has been used though, so I will see if a friend or family member wants that. It's just not my jam. I prefer the Flawless Beauty Primer by Pixie, which is like a glimmery one. So we're going to keep that because I like that. I also don't mind this MAC Prep and Prime. It's like a natural radiance base, and that's quite a nice like glowy one as well. In this isn't actually Kiehl's. This is a little pot, and it's got my one of the glowy moisturisers by Pixie, so I do use that as a primer, so we'll also keep that one. Right, I've got an issue here because I love Embroly so much. This is near enough empty, so this can actually go in a product empties video. This full size one is a keep, and I'm also going to keep the mini for when I travel. I am not the biggest fan of Benefit Professional. I tried their glowy one when I was on their counter at the weekend, looking at their counter, and I really liked it, so I might actually try the glowy one. I'm going to pass this one along to a friend. I'm also going to pass on the NYX Pore Filler. I'm just over this type of a primer. It's not sort of really my cup of tea, so that one can go. I'm going to pass on the Technic Colour Fix Redness Primer. I just don't use this sort of a primer. I'm not a big fan of the Revolution Pro Prime Aqua Priming Base. I just don't like the smell of these. They smell very alcohol-y, which puts me off. So that can go to a friend. I'm definitely keeping the J1 Jelly Pack. This is literally like super glue for your makeup. It's absolutely amazing. So that is staying. I also want to try this Nivea Daily Essentials. It's like a gel cream, but it's in a primer as well as a moisturiser. I've also got the Protocol. This is like a bit of like one of those Dimethicone Miracle Base primer. This is brand new. I'm going to pass this along to you guys in a giveaway. I'm going to keep this one though. It's the Summer Blur. This is the only sort of blurring pore filling primer that I've got, and I have opened it to use, so I'm going to decide that I'm going to keep this one because it looks really pretty and I quite like the feel of it on my skin, so I want to give this one another. This is what drawer number 1 is now looking like. So you've got your foundations in here, your concealers, primers and fixing mist, and it just looks a lot tidier. Really happy with that now. So now we're going to move down into these drawers, and there's a lot of makeup on the bed that I've been filming with that needs to go into these drawers to be sorted out. I think we'll start with highlighters, so I'm going to drag these over and let's get these sorted. This is where my makeup problem lies. Do you think she got a problem with highlight? Like, there's definitely an issue here. So straight off the bat, these I used to love. I'm actually going to have to, like, for all time's sake, give these a swatch. These are the Technic Prism Unicorn Creams. There is Shine Bright and Starlight. Can't remember the last time I used these, but literally when I went to Benidorm, these were like my go-to highlight. Do I just keep that super sparkly one and get rid of the golden one? Or do I just keep them both and use them both, but for body highlight? I'm going to think about these because I actually thought that was going to be an easy decision, and it wasn't. For the pound shop, I've actually got two highlighters here. I've got the cream highlighter, which one was sent to me, and the other one I purchased. This one I know I like a highlighting powder. This looks like an odd colour, not gonna lie, but I know I'd rather test out a highlighting powder than a cream. So I'm gonna put the cream in a giveaway, and I'm gonna keep the powder for a full face of pound shop makeup. I'm gonna get rid of this Revolution Strobe highlighter. I literally used to just keep this for Halloween purposes because it's such a pretty green gold, but I don't need it. I don't wear it all the time. I don't need it. That can go to friends or family. I'm also going to pass this along to a friend or family. It's the Obsessed Cosmetics, which is now Josh Cosmetics, pressed highlighter in cream. It is quite an impressive highlight. I don't normally wear this as a highlight. I normally actually use it on the eyes, but so I'm going to go over here because I know for a fine fact these two are beautiful highlighters. They're the PS highlighters. I'm actually literally, these are so lightly used. I've used them once in videos, and I'm going to put these in giveaways because there's nothing wrong with them. And this one's too light for me, this one's too dark, but they're both beautiful, and I just don't want to see them go to waste, and they're that lightly used that I think they're fine to go in a giveaway, so they can actually go in a giveaway. This Winky Lux one is just an odd shade. It's not really my jam, to be quite honest. It's got like a purpley pink undertone, so that's new. I might either put that on Depop or pass it along to a family friend or something. Not really sure what I'm going to do with that one yet, but I'm not keeping it in my collection, I know that. We can pop on over here because I know for a fine fact the only one I'm keeping out of these Skin Kiss highlighters is the Golden Kiss, because that is more my sort of a shade, so that one can go over there. These three are either going to go in giveaways or be listed on Depop or something because they're just not the sort of shade I was looking for. These are definitely staying in my collection. I've just bought these, so they can stay. The Nude Glow for the body can stay. I know for a fine fact I'm not a massive fan of the Sleek makeup. This is the Solstice palette. It's just not really my jam. So this is actually, I don't know if I've ever used this. That could go in a giveaway. Creamer Glow Up Illuminator drops. I have used them too much, and I'm pretty sure they've got my name on somewhere. So I'm going to pass these along to a friend because I've got too many highlighters, like they need to go, so they can go to a friend. I'm keeping the Pixie highlighter. It is quite damaged actually, I did drop it I think, but I love this. This is the Delicate G one. It's such a pretty highlight. That can stay. I'm definitely keeping all of my Doll Beauty highlighters. This is actually a Doll Beauty highlight which was decanted because it was smashed. Then I've got the Like a Diamond, this one's Shine Bright, Like a Diamond, and the Pretty Little Glow, which is more of a rose gold. These are super pretty, stunning highlighters. They are staying. They're staying. They're staying. They're staying. This is a highlighter kit by Lord & Berry. I actually want to keep this for the video, the Lord & Berry video. That's super, super pretty. Yeah, they're so nice. That is staying. I don't know what to do. Right, I want to keep the Very Vegan one because I really like this for travel because it's such a chunky packaging. It doesn't break easily, where my Doll Beauty ones break really easy, and it's a really nice shade as well. It's not like a boom in your face, but it just melts into the skin. This is a 17 Wow Skin product. Oh my god, this is amazing fit on the body as well. It looks super glimmery. That's why I'm like, do I need these? I don't think I need them, but then I don't think these are the type of thing that my friends and family would like, and I don't want to say, do you know what, I'm just going to keep these. I've decided highlighters is my like hardest thing to get rid of. I'm going to keep them. That's my choice. We're on to powder, and I don't actually have a lot of powders. I know that this can go. This is like a 24-hour waterproof powder, and I don't think it's particularly in the right shade for me, so this one can get passed along. I'm sure this is too, yeah, it's too dark for me, so that can get passed along to friends. This is actually brand new. It's 17 Stay Time Bronze. I know it looks a little bit banged up, but it's not, it's new. It's a medium pressed powder. It's too dark for my skin tone, but I'm going to pop that in a giveaway because there's nothing wrong with it. This Makeup Gallery powder is going to be in a testing video, so we can keep that. What have we got left? I'm actually going to give up the ghost on this New Look matte pressed face powder. It was actually a fantastic powder, but unfortunately it's discontinued now. They no longer make it. I've new enough hit pan on it, so it is new enough finished, and to be quite honest, I've had this open for quite some time now. Probably not as long as what it says on the back, but I just think it's ready. It just needs to go, so I'm going to pop that in an empties video. Then I've got this one, which is a 17 Miracle matte pressed powder. Really like that. That's staying. I've just had this one put into my collection. It's the PS Foundation pressed powder. I just use it as a pressed powder, and I've also just acquired the Collection Lasting Perfection powder. So them three are staying in my collection. So now I'm just moving along to bronzer slash contour products. I'm just going to have a little sort out of here. There is some kits in here. There is also some individual bronzers. So the first one that I know I'm keeping is the Makeup Gallery Bronze Shimmer, purely because this is going in a testing video, so I'm going to pop that aside because of that. I've also got a Lord & Berry bronzer somewhere, which I'm not sure where I've put it, but again, same thing, that's staying just for a testing video, and if I like it, obviously it'll stay in my collection. Then I've got the Island Escape by PS, which is obviously by Primark. Love this bronzer. It's super, super nice. It's got a little bit of glitter to it, but it's just a really nice shade for my skin tone. It looks quite deep, but it blends out really nice, so that's definitely staying. I've got the 17 Instant Glow, which is brand new. It's a light bronze, and I've got so many other bronzers that I like at the moment, so this is going to go in a giveaway. I've got the New Look Contour Cream Shading Kit. I just don't use cream contour. I've never ever used it. I've literally, as you can see, just touched the top of it. There's nothing wrong with it. So this can also go to giveaway because I'm sure someone would love it. Got a nice little giveaway box coming along there. Then I'm going to get rid of the 17 Divine and Conqueror Contour Kit. Same thing. I've got so many other contours and bronzers that I like at the moment that I just feel like it's a shame for me to crack into this when there's other products I've got on the go. So this can be passed along to someone else. This Fab Contour Kit is so old. I think it says 24 months. I definitely think this is more than 2 years old. Fab is one of the first brands I work with on my channel when I first got, on my blog, when I was really big into writing blog posts. I can't even open this, but it's just, honestly, I'll open it up, it's knackered. Because this is before I even knew a contour, to be quite honest. You've got a powder, a contour shade, and a bronzer. It's just really old and nasty, and I'm actually going to pop this. I might see if someone wants it, but I can't see them wanting it. I mean, I'll see if one of my friends wants it, but to be quite honest, you know what, it's that old. No, I'm going to pop this one in the bin because it is quite old. That's going in the... Right, I've got a mini hula, which I love to keep this for travel, and literally I've had this for so long. Not like ages, but I've not hit pan on it. So that is staying. I've also got a mini NARS Laguna bronzer, which is such... I took this on holiday with me and I haven't took the little thing out of it. Yeah, this is a really nice bronzer, and I haven't had much use out of this yet, but it's great for travel, so that is staying. I've also got the Protocol Baked Mineral Shimmer. I think it's this one that I've used it for ages, and you can't even tell that I've used it. Love, 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 love these. They're just like a sparkly bronzer, and they're just super pretty, and they just look amazing on the skin, so those are staying. Then last but not least, I have got the matte bronzer by W7. This is quite well worn, but I'm just going to keep it because I don't think anyone's probably going to want this, and it is a nice bronzer, so we'll keep that one. So moving along to my face palette. So these are like, some of these have got like blush, bronzer, highlighter. These ones have got like eyeshadows in as well. So to start with, I've got the two beautiful babies. These are my beautiful babies. I love these. These are the two Rich Leary palettes, which are bronzer, blusher, highlight, eyeshadow. Bronzer, blusher, highlight, eyeshadow. Absolutely, I love these babies. They're perfect for travelling. They're literally staying. Also staying is the Roxy Contour Highlight Palette. I mean, for this alone, it just has to. Do you know what I mean? Like, it has to stay. Unreal. This sleek makeup palette, oh my god, this was the boyo This used to be my absolute go-to for bronzer, blusher and highlight. I used to love this baby. Now I am actually going to declutter this. I'm going to throw it in the bin because it's very old, but what I'm actually going to do first is I'm going to keep this for a full fist of old favourites. I've seen a few people talk about doing that video and I want to try it out, so yeah baby. And this is brand new. This is a Sunkissed Love and Blush. It's a lovely little like blusher highlighter palette moment, like super cute. I've got enough palettes, but I'm sure someone would love this, so this can go in a giveaway. I tried this in my testing video. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it is actually like literally it's only being used for that video. So I will put this in a giveaway. If you want to win this, like fair dues, I'll probably pop that in a giveaway, or I'll give it to a friend or family member. It's just not my jam, but it is a nice blush if you're into that sort of a thing. Then I've got a brand new Revolution blush palette. I've never touched this, and I'm going to put this in a giveaway because I want to be generous. This is like used to be my go-to. This baked, it was a Vivid Baked highlighter, but I used to wear it as like a rose gold blush until I met this baby. And now I literally only wear the Protocol one. It's like my fave. Very similar though. So this is old. I'm going to declutter this. I'm actually going to see. It's still super pretty though. It just doesn't have the same. This one's a little bit more like boom. I'm going to see if anyone in my friends or family wants it. If not, I'll probably just get rid of it because it's quite old. So that can go. Brand new Makeup Gallery blusher. This is for a testing video, so that can go with my other Poundland things. And I've got the Beauty Bakery Pizza Cake blush palette. I've not had a chance to play around with this a lot yet, so this is raw 2. We've got highlighters, still very overflowing but a lot more organised. These are my face palettes. I've got pressed powders, bronzers, eyeshadows. Let's start with the palettes, then move on to this. Hold all of my palettes together. I did have some others lying around in other places, but let's just get started. So number 1, you've probably seen my Primark testing video. This was a flop for me. It's such a shame because, well, it's hardly being used. I might do like a giveaway on Twitter or something of like a few items that are lightly used and that you guys might be interested in, because it's a shame just to get rid of them, because this might actually work for someone. Like someone might actually really like this, or if not, I will pass it to a friend or family member. Then I've got this, which is brand new, which is super cute. I actually got this from my YouTube friend Leia, but I've just got so many eyeshadow palettes, and I just haven't got around to trying this, and I think you guys would really appreciate something like this, so I'm going to pop this in a giveaway for you guys. I've also got the Perfect 10 by Soap and Glory, and this was their Christmas collection last year. Super pretty palette, not really my jam, but I'm sure someone would love this, so that can go in a giveaway. I've got my little Z palette with all of my Prima glitters in. Can we just take a second to appreciate how stunning this is? This baby is staying put. Violet Voss X Nicole Concealio. Oh my god, best neutral palette ever. Super stunning. Absolutely love this. Blends like a dream. It's just, oh my god, this palette is unreal. That is not going anywhere. I've got my Naked Heat, which used to be, I might use this in that old favourites video, because this used to be like my go-to. Literally in every single video I would use this. I like this. I still do really like it. It's such a cute palette, but I just don't use it anymore. Like if I want a neutral or a fiery palette, I go for the Violet Voss one now. So I am going to actually declutter this, I think. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh, do I keep it? Am I going to regret it? I don't really know what to do. Yeah, I think we're going to say bye-bye. Oh my god, I'm doing so good. This was from Rembrandt London. This was actually quite nice. It was like a bit like a Morphe palette, but very pricey for what it is. £35. Yeah, it never gets used. It can go. Revolution Pro, love this regeneration palette. Oh my god, if you want a super pretty, like just all matte, colourful palette on a budget, this is insane. great palette. I used this for a lot of my Halloween looks last year, and I still reach for it now. Like, it's such a good colourful palette. Then I've got the two soft palettes. I'm not going to get rid of either of these. I don't reach for them that much. I do love them, I just don't reach for them that much. Here we go. I think this is the new one. This is the original one. I don't know, I just don't seem to really reach for them. This one is actually broken on the hinges, which is such a shame. But I like supporting YouTubers. I love Soph. I do actually still use this one. Love this gold shade. I just don't reach for this one as much. I think it's because I don't go for it out for tutorials, because I think, oh my god, I don't know what shade sort of thing. But it's still such a pretty palette. But I do reach for this one. I do really like it, and because she's a YouTuber, I want to support. These aren't going anywhere. I mean, look at this. I need a new one. I've got a brand new, I got this in the boot sale. It's a Ravenclaw eyeshadow palette. Nothing wrong with it. It is literally brand new. But I'm going to Depop this, I think. Got two of the new Pixie palettes. The Reflex Light and the Natural Beauty, and I've got so many neutral palettes in my collection. I don't reach for these, and I think they're a miss on me. So I'm either going to give away family member or something like that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them, but something along those lines, because they're just wasted on me. They're sat in my drawers. They're such beautiful palettes, but I don't reach for them as much as what I should. And I just think them have a nice home. Then I've got two of the NYX palettes. I used to love these. I've got rid of my Earth palette a little while ago. I did buy these myself in the Boots sale quite a while ago now. Not this year, previous year. For a moment, this was like my jam. I literally wore this all the time. There was a Rachel Leary tutorial where she used this, and I literally followed it to the T all the time. I loved it, but I just don't reach for them anymore. This is quite cute. It's got some unique like metallic-y shades, but I don't reach for them, and I'm sure a friend, family member, or I might even put them on Depop or something, I don't know, would love those. This little Winky Look set, sometimes I buy for the sake of buying, and I bought this and I was like, oh, it's so cute, and I've never ever used it, and I won't ever use it. I know I won't ever use it because it's such a strange array of shades. So that one's either going on Depop or in a giveaway. Then I've got my Morphe X James Charles palette. Not going to go into any drama. I do really like this palette, but do you know what? I used to love this. But now I've got these two by Roxy. I'm going to actually get rid of the packaging on these because I don't need the packaging. I'm more inclined to, do you know what? I might actually sell my James Charles palette. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, see, I've got this, and I've got this. Do I need this? I mean, that bright pink's nice, but I've got pinks there. I've got that purpley shade. Using these on my channel, there's literally, you can pick these up with your pocket money. And I've got them beautiful Rach ones. I'm just not in love with it as much as what I was when I first got it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm decluttering my James Charles palette. He can go. Bye, Felicia. I'm actually so proud of myself because I'm getting rid of those. I'm keeping these. I haven't got many eyeshadow palettes left now. Like, they're all Revolution. Literally all my palettes are Revolution apart from this one. I might keep my Naked palette. I don't really have any coppery. Do you know what? I'm going to keep my Naked palette. But I'm going to keep my Naked palette because I haven't really got anything like this now. I'm getting rid of the James Charles palette. Yeah, so these is my final rundown. I've got my Roxy palettes, basically all Revolution. And I'm getting rid of all those. So I'm proud of myself. There's not going to be much I want to get rid of out of this lot. This is like my loose glitters, pigments, liquid eyeshadows, all that sort of jazz. But it just needed a really good rearrange. I know I'm going to get rid of this eyeshadow stick by Makeup Gallery. I got sent it from them, but it's not something I'm probably going to use in my video sorry, when I do my testing video, because it's just not my jam and I know I won't like it, and I'd rather give it away to one of you guys because you might really like it. This statuesque is such a stunning pressed single shadow from 17. It's brand new though, I've never used it, and I'd rather put that in a giveaway for one of you guys. I'd also like to put this in a giveaway for one of you guys. It's the Autograph Glitter Eyeshadow. Really pretty colour. It's a liquid eyeshadow, and again, it's never been used. This Manakeda is such a stunning, again, single eyeshadow, which I just don't use single eyeshadows because I reach for palettes over singles, so that can go. And then I think the rest is, oh, and this can go, because this just isn't my colour, Jam. I'd rather put this in a giveaway for one of you guys. It's a little duo eyeshadow pan by Makeup Gallery. So I'm just going to rearrange all of this jazz and do a bit of this, and this. And then we will come back once I've sorted the rest of it. I'm really pleased with how this drawer has turned out. I've got all my single shadows in here. I've actually moved my mascaras up a drawer. These don't really need sorting out. I haven't really got many anyway, so I'm just going to leave them as is. This is my lashes. Again, this drawer's fine. I'm just going to move down onto my lips, and we've just got, keep getting confused, we've got my lip drawer to sort out, and then I've also got my eyeliners and lip liners, and then we are done. God, this has been a long night. So to start with, I've got these two little lip kits. One is a sleek one, brand new, I never used. I got this in my makeup kit and I've never used it, so I'm going to put this in a giveaway for you guys. And then I've got the Urban Decay Vice lipstick palette. Again, I just don't use lipsticks palettes. This is the most beautiful palette, but it's literally brand new, so that can go. Right, I'm not going to drag all of these out, I'm just going to do these in the drawer because it's easier. These are my new Soft Revolution lipsticks, so they can stay where they are. What have we got? So these are all my Pixie lipsticks, they're staying. So are these New Look ones. These Tanya Burr ones, which are discontinued, but I literally love the formula, can stay. These are Lola, they can stay. Oh my god, this can go. This can actually go in the bin because it just flakes everywhere. This is an old burgundy New Look lipstick. This is actually one of their original liquid lipsticks packaging. It was then in this, and then it's been discontinued. So this can actually just go in the bin because it's old and it's just not nice, it flakes everywhere. And then I've got the pink one, which is actually a really nice colour, but I've never worn it, and I just think that it could get better use elsewhere, so I'm going to pop that in a giveaway. These are what I've got left of my sleek lipsticks. These are fine, I'm quite happy with those. Gonna get rid of these Revolution lipsticks. I never ever wear them. I got them in lip kits, but I can't remember the last time that these have been worn, and it's a shame to see them go to waste, so I'm going to pass these along to a friend. I know I'm never going to wear that, and it's like new. So this can go, it's a velvet lip pencil by New Look, that can go in a giveaway. I actually really am sure I love the colour of this one. Yeah, it's quite a unique colour, we'll keep that one. Keep the Lord and Berry. These colour dramas, I never ever wear any of these, they can go. I'm going to pass those along to friends and family. I've got a little basket here because they're very well used. Same with these lip pink ones. I just don't wear them anymore, and I'd rather see a friend or family member get somewhere out of those. These are actually brand new, and I literally tried one in the Primark video. I think they've just been swatched, but I've got so many lipsticks, I'd rather see someone get some good use out of them, so these actually can go in a giveaway because they are brand new. This little kit from Sunkissed is cute, but I've never wore it, and I just know I won't, so that can go. This lipstick, if I can get it out, that can go. This is a Revolution Pro. I got gifted this at an event and I've never wore it. Also, this Max Factor one come in a beauty box and I've never wore that. I got gifted this from we did a collab, me and Soon to Be Wilson, but I just know I'm not going to get around to wearing this because I've got my favourite reds, and I'd rather see someone else get some use out of that one. This is a Makeup Gallery one. I've actually got a different Makeup Gallery one here that I'm going to test out in that testing video, so I'm going to keep this one and put the other one in a giveaway. These are two lipsticks from New Look, which I still really like, so I'm going to turn them around so I know the name of them. That is my lip drawer done, I can tell you now. I'm quite happy with how I've reorganised through my pots of liners, and I've popped them on the bed here. I'm just going to go through what I'm getting rid of because I'm so tired and I really just want to go to bed. So I'm just going to get rid of these. I've got a brand new red liner from New Look. I've got a Primark lip liner, nothing wrong with it. I've just got this colour, very similar anyway already. Same with the Obsession one, they're brand new, so I'd love to give them to you guys. Also the Stay Don't Stray, I use concealer, so there's no point keeping this, I might as well give that to you. Brow coat is done for, that is going in my empties. This Bourjois liner is also an empty because it's done. These are just all things that I'm not going to get around to using and I'd rather give away to you guys. So all those are going to you. And same with these are all lip products. I literally just use my Hemp's lip balm, it's my fave. So all of these lip balms are wasted on me and might as well be given away to you. So more for you. I'm just going to show you your giveaway box because it's now literally, this is the giveaway box, guys. Can you see this? All the way around is literally overflowing with goodies for you guys, so keep your eyes peeled for a giveaway coming soon. So guys, it's very late now, I'm very tired. I'm going to go and take this makeup off and I am going to literally get into bed and collapse because I'm so tired. I've got work tomorrow and I need to just take this makeup off and chill out for a little bit before I get ready for bed. So I hope you enjoyed this declutter. I feel like my makeup collection just looks so much tidier. I feel so much better giving some stuff away to you guys as well. And yeah, I just feel like I needed that declutter in my life. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please make sure you're subscribed and I shall see you in the next one. Mwah, thanks so much.